Hey everyone, Obsessive Prepper AZ. I have got some garlic here. I was inspired by Linda. She's got a couple channels, 255 Sage, Linda's Pantry. And anyway, she dehydrates garlic for garlic salt, garlic powder. You can just grate it and just have like the garlic chunks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grate mine, and then I'm going to put mine in the dehydrator, get it all dehydrated, and then I'm going to make some salt and then just some regular garlic, like chunks of garlic. But what this is neat idea, Linda. These are the big bags of garlic from Sam's Club. It's 3 pounds of garlic, so I bought 2 bags. They're about $5.50 a piece. And to talk about the savings of doing your own versus buying garlic in the spice section. Now I've got my blender here, which this is the neatest thing that it just so easy to garlic grate things. I do this with cheese all the time. And so all it does is I'm grating this, and when I get done with all this, I'm going to bring you back after I've loaded in my dehydrator. You don't need to see me put it in on my trays in my dehydrator. But isn't this the neatest thing? If you have one of these blenders but you don't have the attachments, it is so worth having these attachments for your blender. Like I said, when you're doing bulk cheese, so much easier to grate large amounts of cheese versus hand grating and taking your nails off. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and do these this entire 2 bags of garlic, and then I will load it up into my dehydrator, and I'll get back to you when I do that. Okay, quickly, I just wanted to show you all. This is how much 6 pounds of garlic makes. So it's amazing. That is a lot of garlic, and if you think about what the cost of garlic in your seasonings are, to be able to do this, I had never thought of this. So I mean, I have to praise Linda. I'm sure other people have done it out there, and I'm sorry if I failed to mention you, but I was inspired by her by watching her video, so I want to give her the shout out. So I'm going to go ahead and load this up into my dehydrator, and I'll get back to you to show you how much it is. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that big bowl did 4 trays. Now I could have probably did 5 trays, and I put quite a bit amount of garlic on each tray, but I was more concerned with the clearance of putting each tray in. So I just decided to go and put 4 trays, fill 4 trays versus 5 trays. I'm not worried about my Excalibur not being able to handle all that garlic on top of it, because it'll have no problem drying it. Another thing, when you're doing onions, I always do it outside, so I'm going to assume garlic will be the same way. It's going to stink the entire house up if I have it on the inside of the house. So I've got it here. I'm going to go ahead and dehydrate it. It'll take approximately 12 hours. And when it's done, I'll get back with you and I'll show you what that bowl dehydrates down into. So get back to you when it's done. Okay, so I'm almost done. Now what I've done is I've taken that dehydrated garlic and I filled up a quart jar of just the dehydrated garlic as it is. But then I've also used my coffee grinder, and all I'm doing is grinding it to a powder. So then what I can do is put it now into a shaker, and then I can use it on everything I cook. Gosh, I love garlic. And what a neat idea, and really how inexpensive this is compared to buying garlic in the store pre-made up. Now this is something like on this garlic powder, you could easily add salt to it, some dried parsley, and make your own garlic mixture. But look how pretty that is. And I use the heck out of garlic. So those 2 bags, 1 3-pound bag, 2 3-pound bags, so it's 6 pounds of garlic, fit into 2 quart-sized mason jars. Now the powder clearly is ground smaller than that, so I would have to say I probably would have filled up 3 quarts of 3 quarts of garlic if I had not ground this down to a powder. So anyways, thank you, Linda. You're awesome, and I learned something new that I have not done. And like I say all the time, I mean, this prepping world that we have, I learn from you all just as much as everybody learns from me, and I just want to thank everybody out there with the incentive to do something and try something different. Have a blessed night.